Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Mike and this is Mike's After Action Reviews, rapid action review for the multiplayer for Ghost of Tsushima. So let's start with the core gameplay mechanic of the game, the combat. The combat here in the multiplayer is done just as well as the combat in the campaign, but it's implemented a little differently. With each player at the beginning of the match, before the match begins, picking one of 4 classes that they can play as, each with a different focus in combat. There's Samurai, which is the melee-focused class. Hunter is the range-focused class. Ronin is the healing and support-focused class. And the Assassin, which is the stealth-focused class. These all were done very, very well. Each class feels very different. Well, they start off feeling a little similar, but as you progress and unlock new abilities, they begin to differentiate. You all have an ultimate attack, which allows you to instantly do massive damage to a bunch of enemies in an area. I think that the combat here, like I said, it's just as good as the campaign, and it's definitely going to keep you engaged along with the other features. They've done a pretty good job at implementing combat, not changing it too much from the campaign mode, which is a great decision because we all love the combat in the Ghost of Tsushima campaign. Okay, so then we have the special features of the game. The customization was done very well. As you level up and do different challenges, you can change the cosmetics of your character. You also get a single charm that you can change throughout the game for each of the classes. Some of the charms are things like increasing ranged damage, sometimes poisoning enemies with your attacks, increase in melee damage, things like that, which is pretty good. You're also get different weapons, well, at least different ranged weapons, and then different sword stances that you can equip. One great one that I definitely want to point out is that the Hunter, who is the range-focused class, is the only one that can equip the longbow, which is awesome, and definitely gives you an incentive to play as the Hunter, because the longbow is so much more high damaging and longer range. The story. So this is multiplayer, but there is a somewhat pseudo-story. It's not the most engaging, it's just kind of there, but that's fine because this is the multiplayer. Everybody kind of knows what we're getting as we go into the game, but basically what it is that you play as one of these ghosts as you go through 9 different story missions. Each story mission is where has you play with another player. If you turn matchmaking on, it's an actual player. If you turn matchmaking off, it's an AI companion. But basically, while Jin was fighting in the physical, real world of Tsushima, the ghosts are fighting demons in the spirit realm who are attacking Tsushima in the spiritual way. It's done all right, and it's a little bit kind of like a backstory to some other things that are going on within Tsushima, and kind of fleshes out the world a little bit more. Nothing to write home about, but it doesn't hurt the lore of the campaign in the game, and it was a pretty interesting way to implement a multiplayer feature in the game that allows the player to play with other players and explains why they would be able to do that and who they are. My final verdict. I rate this just as I have rated the main campaign. I rate this as excellent. The multiplayer is done pretty well here. You're going to have many customization options, even, as far as cosmetics and everything, but also being able to customize your gear, change the way that you play, and being able to play with friends. But two players for the storyline missions, and then up to 4 players in the other modes. And just being able to basically, it's basically a looter shooter. So you're just basically looting, gaining power, and fighting newer, better enemies along the way. It's going to keep you engaged, and the best part about it is that it's a free feature. This is exactly how this type of game should be done. Or, this type of feature in a game should be done. You have a single-player game that is rock solid, excellent game. And then the developers come out and say, hey, let's give a free, just side feature for the game that doesn't cost anybody money and is done pretty well and allows them to play together. Hey guys, I hope that you really like this video, and I hope that you really like the game. Ghost of Tsushima and the multiplayer Ghost of Tsushima Legends are both really, really great. Really, really great, so you should all definitely go check them out. I want to give a special thank you to all of my subscribers, but we're over 100 subscribers. It's really awesome right now. At the time of making this video, we're at 116 subscribers, so all of you guys have been really, really great. But a special thank you to Sierra Irvy for making this shirt. So my wife and I are looking far into the future into getting into merchandising, but it's really awesome to be able to at least have a prototype plan. This is an extreme prototype of the shirts that we'll do. In the future, they're going to be black, and they're going to be a little bit better. There was some special stuff that the Sierra who made this for me had to order and get to be able to make it right, so she's doing that, and hopefully soon you'll be able to see me in a black Mike's After Action Reviews shirt. So, anyway though, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate all your support. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that way you can see more of my content. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you think I'm doing, what things you think I should try to do, what things you think I should stop doing, different ways that you think that I should change my content. Being a small content creator on YouTube right now, I've been able to receive your feedback, and I've even made some changes to my channel based on that feedback. So definitely comment below. Let me know what you think of the game. Let me know what you think of me and how I'm doing. But I just want to ask you guys to give me the best support that you can by sharing my videos. I advertise on multiple platforms, and I pay for that advertising, but no advertising that I pay for would ever be as good as you, my viewers, recommending my content by sharing it on social media. I want to thank you all. God bless you all, and have a good day.